Stadium just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Facing off with him is Sean McDermott, head coach of the Bills. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we are off in Western New York. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action. Hurts has it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Hurts now from the gun. Pass complete to Goddard. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Low left side, caught by Bryant. He takes this down to the opposing 47. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown! Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, They just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So
the Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Allen on 3rd down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
That's good for the Bills.
1st and 10, here's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
James Cook. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
First out of the game for James Cook. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
It's a loss
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush, because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
53-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing here, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 44. Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on third down. Hurts to throw. Oh, what a stiff arm. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Go with Barkley on the counter. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
They go play fake with Hurts. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hurts now on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Gets it to him on the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. Third down coming up.
And it brings up third down.
Now Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This a 54-yarder. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. So right now they're sitting in one of those 3 wild card spots, Brock, but will it be their seat? Are they just keeping it warm for someone else? They have not clinched a playoff berth yet as we play out these final weeks.
Well, I think they want to go from keeping it warm to getting red hot and playing their best football when it matters the most.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They're going to throw it on third and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Hurts on first down. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Eagles first down.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
All on the 45, first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Trying again, following the sack. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. They'll try and run this. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10.
They've got first down from the 31. They've got a man in motion. On first down, Allen. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
14 yards. That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Third down and long.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
Running left, this is Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Great man on the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the 22 on second down. Oh, Allen loses it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, Brock, a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Back to throw now, Allen. Finds the in route complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
A gain of 17 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills with 6 to go here on fourth down. Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. To return, Adoree Jackson. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Hurts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10, here's Hurts. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Eagles.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing here, Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Intended for Devontae.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 55-yard look from the left hand. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. First and 10. Here's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to the air. Allen. And his Hans, he's got it. And this one doesn't go far. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen on 3rd down. Into traffic. Complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
It's 4th down.
The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. On first down, Hurts. This finds Smith. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
Looking to throw. He can run it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the man who spent a couple years as a Carolina Panther, Sam Darnold. He'll find his big tight end in the back of the end zone, touchdown. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the veteran Raheem Mostert. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Jaguars have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
1st and 10 from the 41. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Saquon Barkley. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 31-yard
Finds Brown right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Dorian Williams on the stop. A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got it on the slant. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Bills nothing.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Looking to his fullback now. Has some daylight through the 40. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Allen sent up play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's good.
Play action now. Allen finds his fullback. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on a quick hitter. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 5.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Still finding room past the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard
2nd and 3. Hits him on the in route. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And
It's a sneak, Hurts. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A gain
New
on
set
the
of
play.
downs for him at the 38.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On second down, here's Barkley. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
At the 36-yard line.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Here's Cook. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second down.
From the 37. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
James Cook. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's his running back. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 26 yards. And an Eagle first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Still has some space inside the 35. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Jay Smith. A gain of 14.
Now Hurts.
First down.
He's got Smith again. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
And again, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Gain of 7 brings up second down at the 14.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's tackled for a short gain. It looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
The quarterback on the sneak. 2 yards on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Hurts now from the gun. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Has it on the slant. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. This makes it up to the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll run it with Cook. He's got room to roam here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Completed over the middle. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the Eagles.
To throw again, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
Allen going to throw again. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They go to Barkley again. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
And it's third down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He has it at the 13. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. They send the tight end in motion. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and...
Allen on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, Allen loses it. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Well, Brock, you know that I like to spin positive, so at the very least, they were able to get to that fumble and only give up 2. Easily could have been 6 there.
Well, why don't you haul down to the field and tell those defenders to be positive, too? Because some of their body language is a little dejected. I get it. You wanted 6 points once that ball hit the deck. But cheer up, boys. 2 points in possession, that's not bad either.
Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Eagles getting closer to their 10th win of the season. So now here's 3rd and 5. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
He was brought down by Matt Milano. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Run with Barkley. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bill 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
35-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.